I don't know why it did that, but you know the Skype window, which, oh, by the way, if people haven't realised by now, well, for the video podcasts, we use Skype.
I'm the only one that fits in the box.
You're the only one. I don't fit in my box.
Why? What do I look like?
You've got a little edge just missing on
Where's
the
You've got an
side.
edge missing.
That
This
side.
side?
No, that side.
Because we're
This side.
hipster.
Yeah, that side, yeah. Guys?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
hey,
it.
everything decided to
That's
freeze
it.
there as
Hang on.
well. Oh, we've had a brilliant start of the day, haven't we?
Yes.
Yay.
It's been...
Let's talk about lagging.
Let's talk. Anyway, oh yeah, now I remember what I'm supposed to be doing. Hello, fellow cravers, and welcome to the CTG podcast for Wednesday, the 2nd of December. It is December, guys. Happy December. So close to Christmas, and so close to those two podcasts. Oh, are you guys looking forward to the festive season? I am.
Yes.
I ain't got
Yeah.
It's already started for some though, hasn't it?
Yeah, I'm still dragging out Halloween. Everybody else brought in
picture.
Oh.
Picture.
picture.
in
You're on
the
about
background.
picture for?
I've got a picture in the background now.
What is it?
Oh,
Is
yeah,
that
it's
look a little...
gangbang.
Just interrupt me with your picture.
Sorry, it's
Oh,
gang
damn.
based.
Fine. I'll just say you invited me to do fuck all, didn't you? Look, I've got a window.
I've got
a
one
window
too
in the
over
bathroom.
there.
So, a bat could fly in at any minute.
Oh God, Batman.
You have me, GD. You've got Shimmy, and this week we are joined by Ryan. How are you doing, guys?
I'm alright.
Yeah.
Is this one of those
Yeah, very
questions where I have to answer and you interrupt me straight away again? with the
No,
picture?
I'm sorry.
He just likes to be the centre of attention.
I do. I have to. I'm surprised it's taken you guys that long to realise that.
Well, you should have known that with his little money supermarket advert that he's in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you didn't know I was that good at pole dancing, did you?
Or swinging on a wrecking ball.
Yeah.
Or doing the splits.
Yeah, screw you, Miley Cyrus. Anyway,
Moving on
moving on.
swiftly.
Unfortunately, we've not got that much gaming news this week because it is, like I said, getting close to the end of the year. Is when games are coming out or finishing to come out. I think this is the last week of major releases, isn't it? We've had Just Cause 3 come out on Tuesday. Same with Siege, and then we've got Xenoblade Chronicles 10 coming out on, I think it's Friday, and then I think that's pretty much it.
That's it for Christmas.
Yeah, unfortunately. But, so, when the games are finished coming out, what do we have instead? We have Game Awards. And
Yes.
the Game Awards of 2015 is going to be live on December the 3rd this year. So I thought, you know what, let's have a look at some of the nominations, some of the award categories and stuff like that, and have our opinions on what we think are going to win, and do we think some of these games deserve to be in that category. So, where should we start? Shimmy, do you want to pick one first? Since I think you've got the lists up as well, haven't you?
Yeah. I think we'll go for this one we haven't. I haven't looked at. Best fighting game.
Best fighting game.
Yeah.
So, for best fighting game, the ones on the list, we've got Guilty Gear Xrd Sign, Mortal Kombat 10, Rise of Incarnates, Rising Thunder, and that's it.
Wow. So
We-
there's a nice
Wow,
spread there, isn't there? 4 games.
No offence, but it's not a strong list, is it?
It's not a strong list, no. I think Mortal Kombat 10 being the biggest hitter there.
I think, I'm guessing, have you guys both played Mortal Kombat 10? I keep forgetting
Yeah.
it came out this year.
I've not, but I've played other Mortal Kombats, and it just
Yeah.
looks like the same to me,
Oh,
which
yeah.
is a good thing. But with obviously new graphics and stuff.
So,
And more brutal
oh
fatalities.
god, yeah, it is
X-ray
definitely.
vision.
They've
What
always
about that
been
one I
brutal.
posted on Facebook the other day?
Well, they've
The
always had...
Nutcracker one.
Oh, cool.
not seen
Then again, they had the X-ray moves in 9, didn't they? Well, I think
Yeah,
10
but they weren't as good as
definitely-
this.
Yeah, 10 is definitely a bit more. Yeah, they take it to a
They pop
whole new
bollocks, man.
extreme.
They pop bollocks. We've reached a new generation in computer gaming where you can bust balls and see it happen.
You know when you've made it when you can basically
Making
hear
everybody
the
cross the
pop.
legs now. Isn't it?
It's basically he's limping throughout the rest of the fight.
Yeah.
You see the aftermath. He's just limping every time you use the character from now on. Or by the end of it, all your characters are limping.
I think Mortal Kombat characters always limp anyway.
Yeah,
They're
explains
walking
why.
backwards. Yeah.
Can you change your fighting styles on that one?
Yeah, you've got 3 different fighting. Well, yeah, you've got
Not
three
in the middle of the
technically-
game though.
No, but you can
Oh,
pick
'cause-
between 3 different fighting styles for each character, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
I know the last one I played was Deadly Alliance, and you could flip between weapons or 2 fighting
Yeah.
styles while you were playing.
No.
Yeah, that was good.
That's a good
You
one.
stopped that though.
But let's have a look at some of the other games. I think we all think that Mortal Kombat 10 is going to win this one.
Probably going to win it. Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
you've got Guilty Gear there, which has obviously got the hand drawn art
Never
style.
heard of it.
Well, I do like those kind of games with Guilty Gear because it's like Bloods Blue and stuff like that into the 2D drawn
Yeah.
fighting games. A bit like Street Fighter used to be. Now it's got the 3D,
Yeah.
2D effect to it. It's a cel-shaded effect. But yeah, I think it's got a fan base there. And it's got to have a fan base because it's been around for... I've always heard about Guilty Gear for a long time. And you guys?
No.
No.
Yeah, I've heard a lot
That's
of
the
them,
first
a
I've
lot of
heard
them in
of
the
it.
arcades as well.
But I think that is probably, if any, that might be the dark horse in this category. But then again, I've not played Rise of the Incarnates, which is a Bandai Namco Entertainment game. Or is it
Yeah.
Namco Bandai? I don't know what they're picking this
Bandai
next
Namco, I
year.
think it.
And-
But that's more focused on like big massive weapons, like your Soul Calibur type looking game.
Yeah.
Futuristic, which isn't my cup of tea because I'm not the best into sci-fi. And that Rising Thunder looks interesting as well. If a bit
robots?
maybe basic. It's robots, yeah.
Radiant Entertainment. So, like I said, we're expecting Mortal Kombat to win it. We might be surprised. Now, I would like to point out the awards like this one is going to be a jury of voting. So, like for example, like the Oscars and BAFTAs and stuff like that. Most of the awards are going to have a panel of people voting for it, and then we've got some awards which are fan voted, which we will get to at some point. But let's move on to another one. I'm going to pick. Let's go with best multiplayer. So, the best multiplayer games, you've got Call of Duty Black Ops 3, Destiny The Taken King, Halo 5 Guardians, Rocket League, and Splatoon. I think just from my top 5, which went out on Tuesday, I think everyone knows which one out of those I'm going to pick.
Rocket League, I would agree with you there, only because what we touched on before was, just a fresh idea that's come onto the scene, indie developer. Halo 5, is it good and well polished? Yeah, Call of Duty, is it good and well polished? Destiny's not really, that's a good
I'll give Taken King
multiplayer,
its due
suppose,
because
but-
it has done something for Destiny. It's actually brought that breath of life, and it has caused more people to play Destiny because of the Taken King. But at the same time, it's weird. You gotta remember, this is the multiplayer side of things. And Destiny does have it, but it still limits you when you're going around in your fighting to 3 people. Okay, you've got the Crucible, where you can have more than 3 people. But no offense, if I want to do that, I would go to, say, Call of Duty, or I would go to Halo 5 and play their multiplayer. Because, no offense,
Yeah.
they do it better. It's the same thing every year, but the reason it's the same thing every year is because they've got that formula sorted.
Yeah.
They don't need
Yeah.
to change the formula. They can add a new game mode, yes, okay, that's what they always do. But the same formula's there because a lot of people still end up playing things like the Team Deathmatch or Domination modes. But is Rocket League available on the Xbox yet?
Never heard of it, so I don't think so.
Well, I think it's
Maybe. I don't know,
think
I've been
it's
out of touch for a bit.
supposed to be coming on the Xbox, but it's
It's on PC as well, so I
Yeah.
don't see why not.
it's on PC and I know it's on PlayStation 4 because it was free on PlayStation 4 when it first came out. But like I
Is it
said,
still
it's-
free now?
Have you played that? Did you say, GD?
what, Rocket League? Yes.
Yeah.
We've got videos. We've definitely played Rocket League. I love it. So much so that I expect us to play a lot more of it next year as well. I think we're planning to do a video, especially on the PlayStation 4, of because it's supposed to be doing like an ice hockey modifier on the 14th, I think it is, starting from the 14th, where I think a couple of us want to play that modifier when it comes out. But
Alright.
like I said, it's one of my top 5 games anyway. And,
Really?
Yeah, it's one of those games that came out of nowhere and has taken I think it's one of the games of this year.
Oh.
Yeah. The other one is Splatoon. Now, I haven't played it. I played the beta thing, what Nintendo, whatever they call the beta. But I haven't
Yeah.
played the game itself. But I do understand that it's one of those games that if you've got a Wii U, you should get the game. I've just not managed to get it yet.
Yeah.
I think it's one of those that has actually sold Wii U's.
I'd like to know what that's like online.
Well, I've been told picking the area is a pain in the arse.
Yeah, I heard that, yeah.
Because,
You're only allowed it for a certain amount of time, aren't you?
yeah, and then it goes and moves on to something else. Which okay,
But
yeah,
I mean, like,
guess.
I mean, like, social-wise, I'd like to know what it's like socially. I mean,
There's no
do you
voice
go into a
chat.
party? Is what?
I love that. That's the thing because me and Billy the idea of doing the awards thing came from Billy, by the way, and we were talking about it after you left yesterday, and we was on about Splatoon, and he says the one thing that he's getting annoyed with people on about Splatoon is that they keep moaning that there's no voice chat in it. And I'm
Yeah.
I'm looking at him thinking, no offense, but if you're playing a multiplayer game, I would expect some kind of voice chat because no
Do you
offense.
reckon that is to stop people abusing the family
Yeah,
type of
Yeah.
scenario
Well,
that
yeah,
Nintendo's
I
about?
agree. Yeah,
But do they not have a party chat or something, though?
And
They
then
even
when
have
I
party
said
chats? You
that,
can't even chat to people you know.
this is the fun thing. I actually said that to him as well. I said they've got to have some kind of party chat on Nintendo. And he said no, they don't.
But what about on Smash Brothers? You've got Smash Brothers.
Yeah, but you don't have party chat. No, I love it more because, like I said, I was speaking to Billy about it, and his thing that he said to me to basically combat that is use Skype. I said I didn't know that the Wii U had Skype. He said no, you can use a laptop. I thought, what the hell, man? That's basically ruined the whole idea of it.
Yeah.
So I think for those reasons, then Splatoon shouldn't win it. I was just looking at
Yeah, no voice chat. You can fuck off.
well, it's the fundamentals of
What was the
multiplayer. Though.
point? And yeah.
If you look at Rocket League here, Rocket League boasts, right? You can 2, 3, and 4 player split screen modes. Yeah,
Yeah.
8 player online. You can unlock all your things and do all that stuff. There's all leaderboards, and the most pressing thing here is competitive cross-platform gameplay from Steam at the moment to PlayStation 4 users.
Yeah.
Which is what we want. We want cross-platform. We don't want to.
I love-
That means I can play with you guys,
Are
and I
we
can buy
going
the
to
game on here and
see
play.
cross-platform from PlayStation to Xbox?
I doubt it. Well, all I know about the Xbox One is that they have rated Rocket League for the Xbox. They haven't given any other information out about it. So I would expect it to at least cross-platform from Xbox to PC, but
Yeah.
I don't know about. It'll probably work the same way how PC to PS4 does. The thing
Yeah.
is, we can't say, "Oh, Shimmy, we're going on Rocket League. Do you want to join our group?" We can't do that. But we could randomly face him in the game. That's how it
Right.
works. I've noticed.
Yeah.
So it's basically instead of having 3 separate servers, it's got
Yeah.
one big server, but the actual party stuff is worked out by the console. It's console or system itself.
It's a step in the right direction,
Yeah,
isn't
Have
it?
we
Of course.
witnessed this with any other computer games so far?
I bet.
though?
Yeah, we've
Like
had a
cross-plat?
couple
Sh-
of that.
I know
sort of-
Shadowrun, back in 2008 was it
For the 360.
for the 360 that had cross-platform to PC as well.
Well, the thing is, we've seen some
Needs
some
to
modern
happen.
ones as well. I think can't you play Minecraft Windows 10 edition with mobile? Can't you?
Fuck off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Seriously?
Yeah.
fuck Minecraft and fuck mobile. So let's move on.
Oh,
Yeah, Minecraft
I'm
would be a bit
joking.
of a.
I like to say you've got your own little Minecraft character, which we use for the bloody thumbnails, mate. Before you say anything,
I know.
He's adorable. Not as adorable as mine. Mine's got the mask thing, which is awesome about.
That had the little mask thing. That's
Everyone-
cool.
I have
everyone
one?
loves a mask. Yeah, yours is a zombie in a suit.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ryan's not focused on the thumbnails for a long time, has he?
No.
You've been there. Don't worry, you're there. The last time I saw yours, you was on a cake, I think.
Oh, well, yeah. I've seen the cake one.
I love the cake one still. But
Very
yeah,
blocky.
uh,
Yeah. So
So, what you guys think Rocket League's going to win the multiplayer? Yeah.
yeah,
No.
No. What do you think's going to win multiplayer?
Call of Duty.
I think it should.
I
I think it should. Yeah.
But you think
You're
Call of
right.
Duty's going to win it?
Yeah, it's
I
rigged.
really hope Call of Duty doesn't, because I think it needs to realise that it is not the top multiplayer game
Thing
anymore.
is, though, this is actually the first Call of Duty that I've really wanted to buy myself.
I agree. I have
Which is a
actually
shame.
enjoyed this Call of Duty.
Yeah. It reminds me a bit more of Time Splitters.
Oh,
No,
please,
you can't
oh,
really.
don't bring that back up. That is a painful part of my heart still. I
Shut
miss
up.
Time Splitters.
I love it.
I love it.
I miss
Who
it more than
doesn't?
you do, but
Oh, screw
This is the
you.
best thing. This
I
is the
was
next
actually
best.
taught by one of the lead designers
I don't care.
of Time Splitters.
Don't care.
Don't
care.
forget you can still go and play it.
No, we can't.
You can get your
Why can't I?
Christ,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
just
yeah.
mean to me.
GameCube. Yeah.
Zombie mode.
I've got a PS2. I might go and buy it and play it.
Let's
Rub
just
it
move
in.
on.
Can you,
Let's
can you
just
play on the
move-
Wii? Can you play GameCube games on the Wii U still?
I think so, yeah. On the Wii you can. I'm not sure about the Wii U. What Shim's not
Time
got a
Splitters
Wii
on the
U,
Wii
has
U
he?
would be cool.
No, I had a
It's
Wii
just-
before.
He's just got a
Difference,
PC.
I've got a Wii in my hands.
He's basically just got a system
Oh,
that
yeah.
plays World of Tanks, and that's it. I'm Rust.
Yeah. I've got a PlayStation 2 and a 360
See?
that I don't use.
Let's just move on to the next one.
Anyway, yes. Moving on.
Let's
So
go-
what are the choices? What are
Right, the
ones that
next
you
one we're going with, we've got for you, we've got Best Art Direction, Best Sports Racing Game, Best Family Role-Playing Game, Action Adventure,
Family.
Shooter.
Choose
You wanna
family.
go with Family, okay?
Yeah.
Right, so the family games, we've got, this is actually better because you usually do our family game stuff.
Well,
with
yeah, I'm
YouTube,
curious
don't
to find out what's in it, and I'm hoping there's a certain game
you? So we've
that I
got,
think you obviously know what I'm going to choose.
is it Disney Infinity 3.0?
Fuck off.
Skylanders,
Skylanders
isn't it?
Supercharge, yeah. No? Splatoon.
It's not in it, is it?
Super
Lego
Mario Maker's there.
Dimensions.
Oh, it can't be Lego Dimensions, is it?
Is it Lego Dimensions? Is it in it?
Is Lego Dimensions the one he's on about? I think he's on about Lego Dimensions. Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
you've got-
Yeah.
so for family games, you've got Disney Infinity 3.0, Lego Dimensions, Skylanders Superchargers, Splatoon, and Super Mario Maker.
Oh, no, that's good.
You know what? I would say Lego Dimensions. Straight ahead. It's done something that a lot of us have been wanting. Okay, it's in Lego form, but it's done something that we've been wanting, where it has brought certain worlds together. It's like, how often can you go and say play Batman in the Aperture Science Laboratories?
I don't know. You've said that, but it's kind of that's. So did Disney Infinity, didn't it? How often can you have Spider-Man swinging around
Yeah,
Star Wars?
but at the same time with Disney Infinity, it's just Disney. With Lego Dimensions, you don't have that border, do you?
No, yeah. No.
You haven't got the limit. It's only Disney. Where
And
you
the
have
fact
Disney
you could
stuff in
have
here.
Disney characters in Lego Dimensions
Have we
because
had Disney
Hang on,
characters?
Spider-Man's not Disney.
he is.
Is
Ultimate
it?
Spider-Man is in Disney. Oh yeah, Marvel.
Well, the movies
Disney.
aren't Disney at the moment. The
No.
movies are Sony.
They're on about the cartoons. Yeah.
Yeah, but they do own the Marvel universe technically.
hmm Yeah.
So I think they are working with. I know Sony's working with Disney to make a new Spider-Man reboot.
Doesn't
The
matter, though,
reboot
does
of
it?
the reboot of the reboot.
You don't get the
God.
DeLorean and the Ghostbusters, so who gives
Exactly.
a crap?
Well, so
And
looking
Gladys,
looking
The
at all the,
Simpsons.
looking at other things, we've already spoken enough about Splatoon.
Yeah,
I
go on.
agree it's a family game, blah, blah, blah. Skylanders Superchargers. Now, that's the racing version of Skylanders, isn't it? Which, okay, yeah, I get it. It's an alright idea, but most games, when it comes to the family-friendly games, once you've reached the racing games, that's pretty much means you're over the hill. Look at Crash Team Racing, for crying out loud.
I liked Crush Team
I
Racing.
You
love
liked
Crash
it,
Team
but
Racing.
do you like any of the games after Crash Team Racing?
I didn't
No.
know there was any other games.
Exactly. So this is the end of Skylanders. I'm just saying that now. I think the only world
Is
that's
Spyro
actually
still in it?
I think so. I hope so.
Because
Because that is
he
what
proper
Skylanders
died
is.
down, didn't he?
Yeah. Once Skylanders Spyro, that's it. It was just. The
I was talking to a friend's kid of ours the other day, and I was like, oh yeah, it's the one with Spyro, and it was like, who's Spyro? I was like, oh my god,
Oh!
Oh, the
teach
dragon
your son
bitch.
gaming history.
Well, the other game is Super Mario Maker. Now, I agree, it's a great game, but no offense, Nintendo, you've basically now given up on making a Mario game and essentially just given us the tools to make it for you. It's basically you're now the IKEA of gaming. There you
Yeah.
go. There's the box.
I'm not
Enjoy.
complaining
We
about
can't be
that.
bothered
I've always
making-
wanted to make a Mario game.
Oh, screw it. It's Torture Chamber Simulator. I mean, no, seriously. Billy is evil with some of his levels, and I think I might have been the cause of it.
Yeah,
'Cause it was-
probably.
I'm not surprised. There was
But
one
you have
point.
to complete it though before you can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
So that's,
but do you know how they complete it? Is they hide a secret somewhere with an invisible block, and they don't tell you.
Oh, those dirty Mario trolls. But yeah, so what would we say there? Obviously, Ryan's Lego Dimensions.
I would say Lego Dimensions myself. I just like the idea that you are able to mix so many worlds together. And no offense, Lego has always been a great. They've always usually made great games. We've spoken about Lego games themselves, where when they get the license, they do really well with it. They're like in the same category with Telltale, in my opinion. They get the license, they do really good, and then, yeah.
I'm trying to
I
think of a
can't see
bad
the
one now,
chat, I'm
but-
just going to point that out.
Oh, I don't know. That last Batman game wasn't that good, but
But
wasn't that bad either.
you still ended up playing it, didn't you?
Yeah, I ended up completing it. In fact, the DLC was amazing.
Exactly.
The
so they still
Arrow
did it.
DLC, and they got the all original. You know what, Shaka? It was really awesome.
So,
The amount of voice actors that they get for it is just just amazing.
so do you guys think Lego Dimensions going to win this one?
But you think it should? I think.
Yeah. I think that's what we've reached the point of. We think it should.
Yeah,
Well-
we can't say what would win. I mean,
Yeah,
would
because
Disney
it's
win because they
jury.
pay him off and to win the
Yeah,
award? I don't
Same
know.
with Call of Duty and Disney.
Yeah.
They've got the money, haven't they?
Well, the thing is,
Although
before
I don't know,
we,
Lego's got a
yeah.
lot of money.
Well, before we move on to another category, I would like to point out with the juries and that lot. Now, me and Shimmy was talking before the podcast about this, thinking, whose awards is it? So, for example,
Yeah.
you've always got like the Polygon Awards, or you've got what RCTG Awards and stuff like that. So, whose is the Game Awards? Well, by the looks of things, the Game Awards is the Game Awards.
Yeah,
so this
everyone's.
This is the first, I would say, one of the official Game Awards that have been placed. Now, this is the second year they've done it, but I think last year not many people noticed it as much. And I've got a feeling a lot of people are paying attention to it to see what trailers are going to be shown during these awards as well. Yeah, so you've got jury, and it's not just the US, it's a worldwide jury. So we've got, for example, in the UK, we've got Edge Magazine representing us, and with the esports side of stuff, the esports awards, we've got Gfinity, which is the UK's biggest indoor gaming arena, isn't it?
Yeah.
In Fulham.
Fulham.
In Fulham. So we've got quite a few, and it's got Germany, you've got Italy, you've got Spain, you've got USA is a huge part of it, but then you're not surprised. But you've also got Japan there as well. So it's a mixture of jury, which is nice to see, and I'm happy with that.
Hmm.
So anyway, Shimmy, do you want to move us on to another category? So
Yeah,
we've done fighting, multiplayer, and family.
we'll go. We'll go best art direction
Best art direction.
for
So,
those cinematic scenes, yo.
indeed.
Yeah, I'd like to see what these turn out like.
So the games for best art direction are Batman: Arkham Knight, Bloodborne, Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain, Ori and the Blind Forest, and The Witcher 3: Wild Hunt. Oh, it's off category. I wonder which one Ryan's going to pick.
Actually, it's going
Bloodborne,
to be Batman.
isn't it? All right, so why I've not completed Batman, but I do agree it's a good game, and it's a good game to end Rocksteady's run of Batman games, especially after what was it, Batman Arkham Origins?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh dear. We do not speak of that game.
that did not happen. But yeah. So why do you think Batman Arkham Knight should win best art direction?
Because it looks really, really pretty. No, the graphics are amazing.
I agree. The thing is, it's
I thought-
Rocksteady's been great though, haven't they?
Yeah, they've definitely improved on Arkham City.
Which
They did a whole character redesign, didn't they?
Well, but then again, at the same time, we've got to remember Arkham City was a huge improvement on Arkham Asylum. So they've
Yeah.
basically just gotten better and better. Which, no
Yeah.
offense, you expect that's what the sequel is supposed to do.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Smart ass.
No, not saying
Compared
that. I
to
meant
Witcher,
because
then.
we've had certain sequels that haven't done that.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
But yeah, I would say Arkham Knight has been. It looks a beautiful game, and this is what the point of art direction is, isn't it? But at the same time, they've got the things there that they're already working on. So, like, how much can you really change on Batman? Just put a guy in a Batman suit and push him out and see what happens. Make sure it's dark and moody and at least raining. We're sorted. That's Batman.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I got the DLC for the Michael Keaton one, and that looked bob on. That was awesome, playing as Michael Keaton. And now you've got the Ben Affleck one that's coming out as well.
Are you still pissed off that Ben Affleck's going to be Batman?
Not at all.
No. I don't
No,
give a
I've
damn.
gotten over that.
I'm just pissed off about the whole Batman versus Superman thing, to be honest.
Uh,
Stop going dark and just follow what
you know
Marvel's
what-
doing
you know
and have
what-
some comedy in there.
Yeah, you know what? The last time we had comedy in a Batman, it was bloody Batman and Robin.
The
So-
nipples!
That's how my mind's working now. I don't compare it to Nolan. I just compare it to Batman and Robin, and then I'm happy.
That's what
I could do
happens
with
when you
another
put
Adam
humour-
West movie.
Yes.
Yes.
Quick, Robin, hand me my bat spray.
They could do it. They could play
Magical
Batman Beyond. They could do a
Infinity
Batman
Belt.
Beyond one where Adam West is the old Batman.
Adam
Yeah.
West. Adam West.
The other
Adam
categories.
West.
Sharon.
Adam West.
No, never mind then. Sack you.
Adam West. Adam West.
My back car is really shiny now. I took it to the cleaners.
Right,
Batman.
Shimmy.
I think there, Ori and the Blind Forest is beautifully done. With a nice art style, and it's got them feels, bro, throughout it. I think,
That's why I've been avoiding it, because it's got too many feelings.
it's got the
Is
feels.
that the one with the little
The little,
white thing?
The
and-
little
yeah, the
light thing,
hairy
yeah.
gorilla thing
It
with the
sort of
white
looks
face.
like
on it.
what's it called?
And then the gorilla
It's like
dies.
a white stitch.
At the beginning, the gorilla mummy dies.
Yes.
Why does he die?
Spoiler alert.
It's not a spoiler. Everyone is in the beginning and it's in the trailer. Why does he die? Oh, my feelings are hurt.
I think
Probably
you need. I
died
think The
so you wouldn't
Witcher
have to
should
hear your
definitely not
high-pitched
get it.
voice.
I don't think The Witcher should get it.
No, because of sex. That's just wrong.
And
far.
no offense with Metal Gear Solid 5, I don't think they should get it as well because, no offense, it's crazy as shit. It usually is. It's a bloody Metal Gear Solid game. If it's not crazy, it's not a Metal Gear Solid game, in my opinion.
Yeah, I know, but the art in it. Isn't
I
that
guess-
got good graphics?
The art's nice.
See, I can't. It's obviously completely biased when you got Batman in there, but I've not played any. I've seen the other games.
The thing is,
but I haven't studied them.
well, like, with Metal Gear Solid, I think it's all right.
It looked nice.
But personally, I would go with Ori and the Blind Forest.
That's the 2D platformer.
That's a
isn't it?
2D platformer. It's
And it
such a
looked like
beautiful game.
Limbo. Didn't that look like Limbo?
It was Limbo with colour.
It was misleading. That game. It was misleading. It looked cute and cuddly, and I heard it was just horrible and
It was
just
dark
painful.
and evil.
Yeah.
But that's what you was wanting from that, because I think it was on about the forest dying or something like that, because Ori had to get back to the tree or something. This is all
If
in
anything,
this is all in the
the
first
artwork
scene.
actually
I'd like
put
to
me
point
off
out.
after hearing about it. I was
Tree
going
of
to get it.
life.
What about Bloodborne?
I can't see it being.
It was good, but no offense, it was just it was, in my opinion, it was Dark Souls with a Victorian vibe to it.
Yeah.
Now, I've got certain friends who have played Bloodborne religiously, and they've enjoyed the new DLC which came out.
Mhm.
But at the same time, come on, it's a bit, yeah.
Same. It's not really that story. You know, when I think of art direction, I think of not just graphics, not just story, but that blend of stuff and how it affects you as a person as well. Watching it, you know, like the Batman games are always that you think actually this could be a movie. It could be a movie I'm watching.
Yeah.
You know, the way it's written, the way you're playing it, it could be a movie, and you're seeing the like the voice acting, and the
Well, the
movement
thing
of the
is,
characters and stuff.
Yeah. With the cutscenes in Batman, they were actually using the models, weren't they? They
Yes.
wasn't actually recorded cutscenes. So whatever you got Batman to wear, for instance, he was wearing in those cutscenes.
But then again, it was the same with what's it called? All of them did the same thing, apart from Ori and the Blind Forest. But then,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
if you could have customization, I think you could have what you was wearing is what you was wearing in the cutscenes.
On
I think that's a
Snake,
common
yeah.
thing nowadays in
Mm.
story games with a story, games with
Decent
a cutscene.
ones. Decent ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, best art direction. No point of asking you, Ryan, because you're going to go with Batman, aren't you? Shimmy, what about you? You said Ori and the Blind
I'd
Forest.
said Ori the Blind Forest, but I think probably Batman
I
could win
think
it.
Batman's going to win it as well myself.
This is going so much better than the Xbox PlayStation 4 competition.
Oh no, we had that last week and we ended up talking more about PC and Cad was getting pissed off with us. That was fun.
Well, all he did was show his ass, so
Just out of about 6 scenes that was put up onto Twitch, thanks to Shimmy.
Poor catch.
Best sports racing games. So we've got FIFA 16, Forza Motorsport 6, NBA 2K16, Pro Evo 2016, and Rocket League. Rocket League's going to win it.
see how
Rocket
I
League's
don't
a
know how you
racing
can
game.
put all them in.
It's not a
Yeah.
race, it's a sports racing game. You're basically playing football with cars.
Oh, I have seen it.
You've seen
I've
it now, yeah.
I know what you're on about. It looks good.
Yeah,
I like it.
I think
Rocket
that's
League.
going to win.
At the end of the
Because
day,
that's only one I
there
recognise.
everything's just the same generic crap, innit? Apart from Rocket League.
Let's just pull it here. So we've got annual football game, annual racing game,
Annual
basketball,
An annual football
annual
game. again.
football game, which doesn't do as well as the other annual football game, and Rocket League. Now, no offense, I am a fan of FIFA 16 because I'm a football fan. Forza Motorsport, I prefer the Horizon series over the proper numbered series any day. I'm not a fan of basketball, and I don't think it's that popular. No offense
Here.
to 2K. And Pro Evo, I'm a fan of FIFA. I'm not going to be a fan of Pro Evo. That's one of those things. It's if you're a fan of Pro Evo or you're a fan of FIFA. That's always been the argument. We even had a club at university which was the Pro Evo club. How can you do that?
God knows.
Turns out that they were playing FIFA a lot. So I think Rocket League deserves to win it because it was unique. And out of all 5 of these nominations, that's the most unique game there.
It's unique and fresh. The same reasons as we we said last time. So I think there, and as it does say, football,
Racing.
sport/racing.
It
That
covers
is
both.
isn't it? So
So I want Rocket League to win it, but I've got a feeling
See,
FIFA will win it.
I'm not a big football. Oh, I'm not a football fan, and I'm not a massive racing fan. But Rocket League combines two things I'm not really a fan of and makes it awesome. So
Do you know what? One thing
No
when I
brainer.
first saw Rocket League, the only thing that came into my mind, it was Top Gear.
exactly,
Yeah,
that's what
exactly.
I was thinking.
So
If
Probably
you
where
get
he's had
Mini
the idea
Coopers,
from.
that'd be great.
so we all want Rocket League to win, but I've got a feeling myself. I think FIFA's going to win it because it is still one of the best-selling games each year. And it's
That's
thanks
it.
to us in the UK, and it's thanks to places like Brazil, where football is the number one sport.
I'm surprised they haven't put like Champ Manager or what is it, Football Manager, whatever it's called.
I would like to see something like WWE put there because technically it's
Yeah,
classed as a
it's a
sports
sport.
game.
Just to diversify it, you don't
Yeah.
need.
You don't need
I mean-
two. You've got two football games there.
FIFA's better than Pro Evo, so I
Yeah,
don't know why they
just
bother
put
putting that in
FIFA.
there. That's overlapped it now.
They could have put Tony Hawk's in there, couldn't they, as well?
Ryan, which one do you want to go with? Oh, no.
Pool Master 2015.
What do you want to go with next, Ryan?
What have we got, sorry?
You got fighting, role playing, action, adventure, shooter, games for impact, performance,
Go for
score.
role playing.
You want to go with role playing?
Yeah, I just want to see what's on there.
So, for role-playing games, we've got Bloodborne, Fallout 4, Pillars of Eternity, The Witcher 3, and Undertale. It's going to be Fallout bloody 4. So far, we've done 3 top 5 list at the moment. With another 2 that we're hopefully going to be doing this week. And so far, out of the 2 of the 3 of them, Fallout 4 has been in both lists.
Yep.
I think the only one is, like I said, we're not going to mention who it is, but there's one list that doesn't have it. So, but it's Fallout 4.
And like we said, it's the role. You can be who you want to be and do what you want to do.
Yeah,
That is the definitive role playing.
you create your own character technically.
I created Rick Grimes. That's not my
Do you know
character,
what?
Robert
Every time I make a
Kirkman's.
character, someone like you says, I create Rick Grimes, and I go, fuck.
You not see Mr. Bean? I posted Mr.
Yeah,
Bean.
that was
Somebody made
awesome.
Mr. Bean.
Yeah, that was a good one. I seen a John Cena one, which was quite funny as well. Yeah. I like the ones where people have made like a creepy guy, and then in the back they've done the woman all beaten up, and it's like, oh, okay, that's funny, but it shouldn't be.
Domestic abuse is not a funny thing.
It's not, no.
No.
We all laughed at
Well,
it.
to be honest,
I know.
neither's synth abuse as well. That's
Yes.
frowned upon heavily.
Please, people, stop beating up on the Sims. They just want to be one of us. One of us. One of us.
It's not what you were saying. That synth that was strangling you in a cupboard.
Fuck off. That guy is a creepy ass simp. Never bring that simp back again. Bloody window door. Anyway, let's talk about some of the other ones. We've got Undertale. It reminds me of Mother, the Earthbound series, if anything, with that game. I understand why a lot of people enjoyed it. I've seen a ton of videos of it. But no offense, it is not going. I don't think it's going to win, just because of what competition's there. Bloodborne's there again. I never count it as a role-play game. I count it more as a hack and slash game. I've never played Pillars of Eternity. And then The Witcher 3. I think
Pillars of Eternity is. That's a strange one, but it's a very good game.
Well, who made it? It's Obsidian Entertainment and Paradox Interactive, which I've heard of quite a lot. Just never heard of that. I've heard of Pillars of Eternity.
It's basically like your Baldur's Gate type.
So it is a role-play game.
It is a role playing game, yeah. Obviously you create your little bit, but it's like the top down. You control like 5 people at once, overhead view. So it's a very niche market, really. And Paradox, I know Paradox and Obsidian have made it quite passionately. It's really well made,
Yeah.
quality game. But with that, it's going to be for old school RPGs as opposed to the broad
But
spectrum.
then again, this is one of those that are being judged by the jury. It's not going to be judged by the fans.
That's true. But
So-
yeah, like we said, the jury's still going to pick Call of Duty because that's what the fans kind of want.
The thing is,
Or-
I like to point out also the jury will have gaming advisors there from different areas, like Ubisoft, Activision, Sony, Nintendo, and Microsoft. just to name a few, that will be there to say, you know what, this is what we think it should win this as well. We're just here to advise you which direction you should go with this. So it's
Yeah.
nice that they're there. One out of this list, and we've had this show up in multiple lists so far, I really do feel sorry for it because it was just bad timing. The Witcher 3. It was a lot of people were excited when The Witcher 3 was coming out. But unfortunately, then Fallout 4 got announced about a week after it came out,
Yeah,
and
bubble was
everybody
burst,
forgot
really.
about it.
Yeah, the bubble was burst there, and I think it had a bit of controversy. You know, it's made the only thing is compared to it's made leaps and bounds in game the engine, the graphics, the feel of the game. Where Fallout 4's kind of gone towards more immersiveness than graphics, hasn't it? It's stuck with its
Yeah.
old engine, which you know it's fine, but this has got to be the last one of that engine. Bethesda, you know, you've got to sort yourself
Come
out.
on,
But
bring us a new engine.
yeah, but as a like we said, role playing game, it's got to be Fallout really,
I think
Yeah.
because you do role play.
the thing is, like I said, I did enjoy The Witcher 3, but I think there was one problem
I wanted to get Witcher 3.
Hmm.
I did like the look of that.
I think the only problem with Witcher 3, and I think a lot of people had this problem, was it was the last in a series. I think that you had to have at least some knowledge of the other two games for this. Now, the thing is, okay, you can read up on it or you can watch videos about it. But no offense, you shouldn't really have to be doing that. Should you?
Well, that's the best thing about Fallout 4.
Yeah, Fallout 4
I
is a-
hated all the other Fallouts.
but then you
and
just jump into it. It's like I started with
I
3.
wanted to hate Fallout 4. I wanted to hate Fallout 4, but then everybody was posting videos, and within a day, my mind was changed from loathing Fallout to banging it.
Well, it's like me. I started with Fallout on Fallout.
Up the arse. Sorry. Say it.
I started with Fallout on Fallout 3. I never played 1 or 2.
No.
But that's the good thing about Fallout, and same with any Bethesda game. Actually, you can just jump into any of them because it's a new story. It's just that it adds a number to it. Even with Skyrim, the first Elder Scrolls game I played was Skyrim. I never played Oblivion or anything like that. But you didn't need to know about Oblivion in that lot. It made the experience a bit more immersive if you did know it, but you didn't need to. And this is what the problem with The Witcher 3 had. You had to know certain things about it because you was pretty much thrown into the deep end with it.
Yeah.
Which is a shame because I wanted to go griffin hunting.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I never did that video, did I? Of me arguing with a griffin.
Yeah.
So
And let's be honest, no offense, GD, but what is a Witcher anyway?
it's a person hunts witches.
It's a person who's been
Oh, he
molested
slept
by
with a
wizards
witch.
in it.
It's what?
Yeah, a witch hunter.
It is a witch.
Is it like Base Hunter? You know, what is with his white hair? Is Gary? Is he French? What is going on? You know, why does he have two swords? Why doesn't he have a sword and then a mace for actual armored targets that wear plate? I don't understand.
Should we just pick the next category, mate?
Next category: games for impact.
Games for impact. So these
What comes under impact? Yeah, go on.
games for impact are games that have a message in the game which has caused an effect. In my opinion, that's what I think.
Feels basically.
Feelings, yeah, pretty much. So the games that are in Games for Impact, we've got Sebeli, we've got Her Story, we've got Life is Strange, Sunset, and Undertale.
I only know Undertale, to be honest.
I know Life is Strange as well, and Her
I've
Story.
seen Her Story, but I've never
That-
actually. I might try that.
Her story is live action, isn't it?
It's Her Story is basically you have access to old police records.
Yeah.
And you're trying to piece things together and figure out who killed somebody, and why they killed them and how they killed them. And so forth. So you're using these videos of interviews that they've had with this woman. it's her story, and figure out if she was innocent or if she was guilty of doing this crime. I think that's what I remember from it. So you had different parts of the story, but you had to search for the database, and you only did it by searching keywords into it. And that's how you piece the story together in that game. So,
Yes.
yeah, it's different. I'd say it's different. I never actually finished. I never played the game myself. I've seen people play it.
I never
So I
finished, I
don't.
never played.
I don't know how it finishes, unfortunately, but I have an idea of how the game goes. Life is Strange kind of. I played the first episode and then I just gave up on it
Why?
because I couldn't get into it. I'd no offense, but I don't want to play a game where you're playing as a teenager which has teenager problems. I've already gone through that stage. I don't have to go and play a game to go through that stage again.
Well, it's a bit strange, isn't it?
But
Life is Strange.
yeah, that's the one that was made by Square Enix and Don't Nod, who made Remember Me.
Yeah.
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 You can see the influence there.
But a lot of people said that the series is a great game. It's just I never got past the first episode because I just couldn't. I got sick of it. I don't really care about your problems. I'm going over here and playing Tales from the Borderlands, so fuck you.
Yeah, Tales from the Borderlands would be a better choice there. That Sunset looks interesting.
I never played Sunset. I've never actually heard of Sunset, to be honest. What is Sunset?
Right, but I just looked at the trailer then, it looked quite interesting.
From the trailer, what is the game?
It's a game where you're the woman talking about feelings of a man and some weird shit. Yeah, I think this is a bad category and we should leave.
Let's leave this category very
fuck this
quickly.
game. It's not caused much of an impact,
we're
has
not
it?
impact. No, we're not that clever.
If that was a comet, it would have probably landed in the ocean and not caused much of a tsunami.
Yeah, that's my turn to pick into it. Action adventure.
Oh yeah.
Yay. Okay, so action adventure. We've got Assassin's Creed Syndicate. We have Batman, Metal Gear Solid 5, Ori and the Blind Forest, and Rise of the Tomb Raider. I am going to say for me, Assassin's Creed Syndicate.
Fuck off.
Yeah, I'm going to say
Syndicate. Is that the one with the Jack the Ripper one?
Yeah, well, Jack the Ripper's going to be in a DLC. Yes.
I don't know.
Wow.
I did seem interested in. I did for once seem interested in it, and then I saw Hanksy play, and I was like, it's the same clinky clunky controls as before.
But you've got a grappling hook, and you've got cockneys.
It's clinky clunky. I don't care what cockneys it's got. It
got
could have Del Boy
cockneys.
and Rodney in it, and I wouldn't play it.
I think they are in it. You've got Charles
I
Dickens.
felt like really let down by that.
I want to punch Charles Dickens. Twat. It's his own fault that I had stupid GCSEs in one of his bloody books.
What the hell are you talking about, Willis?
Well, I don't know what I'm talking about.
I think the Rise of the Tomb Raiders.
I haven't played
Have you played it?
No, we'll play the one before it.
Yeah.
I've not played
Stop
any of
judging
them.
it on games that you've already played that in
I
the
mean,
series.
I've not played any of them, but I think as the action adventure goes, I think Rise of the Tomb Raider. Let's do it, baby.
There is a lot of action and a lot of adventure in there. It is pretty much what Tomb Raider is. It's action and adventure.
Hang on, we got a shout out to TomTom123. Thanks for watching, buddy.
Okay. I can't see the bloody chat.
Well, you should.
I can't
You
see
know.
the chat.
It's
I can
not
see
my
the
fault.
chat.
I don't understand. Can someone tell me what
Tom
the hell
Tom,
is
I
wrong
love
with
you.
the apps?
Apps. Have you turned your thing lengthways? You did it
Tried it-
lengthways.
I did it that
Not that
way,
ways.
and that way, and
That way, and the
What?
chat
Who was
comes on the
that then?
bottom.
The chat's there. I've got chat on its own.
Move your phone back in front of your monitor again.
Ah,
Who was
Tom
it?
Tom's from Wales.
Mate, it's not.
No,
Come
not
from the
your
valleys,
phone.
but from the valleys.
So
I don't know.
you're gonna go with
Tomb
Batman.
Raider.
Just get
Yeah,
over it, mate.
No, right. I'm trying to be fair. I'm trying to be. I've got Tomb Raider here, right? I've got Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
I played it, and when I was playing it, I was pissing about, and the first thing I did was make a snow angel. That's all
Snow
I've done on
angel.
Tomb
One minute,
Raider.
one
I've
minute,
made
one
it.
minute. You
How
can
do you
make
make-
snow angels in Tomb Raider.
Well, they don't really look like snow angels. I just walked around in an angel shape.
12 out of 10. We must Snow Angel again.
I want
But,
to.
yeah,
I want to see a video of Ryan doing a
I've done it,
snow
I recorded it.
angel.
Go and have
How
a
he
look.
thinks he a snow. No, not in Tomb Raider. I meant in real life. What you think a snow angel in Tomb Raider is? Do it in real life.
All right, okay,
Because
I'll do it.
I've got a feeling
snowboarding
it's
soon, so.
different from what an actual snow angel is.
No, obviously I know what a snow angel is, but
I'm all about that snow penis if I was going to do one, to be honest. I'm childish like that.
I did make a snow Batman.
You know, the one where the balls are at
Snow
the side
Batman.
as well. Not like in together. Let's not go into it. Let's move
Let's
on.
not
I've
go
crossed the
into it.
How
line.
did you
That
used to
was
eat those
16.
Astros, by the way?
Yeah, like that.
That's what you missed out on before, Genie.
Yeah, GD's now pressing the rewind button. Jesus
Right,
Christ,
so
man, what
anyway,
have you
back
done?
on topic.
So
Yeah, I'm going to say Batman for the action.
You're going to
For
say
the action.
for the action.
But for adventure, Tomb Raider. Because you can't really call it an adventure because he's just in Gotham the whole time.
But then, would you count it as an action adventure game for Tomb Raider? I would.
Yeah, I'd say Tomb Raider. I've not finished it, but action adventure,
I'll
say
say
Tomb Raider
Tomb
just
Raider.
to equal it out.
I would say Tomb Raider.
Because it's going to have action in, obviously.
Yeah, I would say Tomb
I've
Raider.
impaled her 7 times on some spikes, so
Oh, you've impaled
Stop
her.
it.
I'm good at impaling Lara Croft.
10 out of 10.
I've done it many times in my lifetime.
The thing is, it's been one of those games which I do want to play, and I just haven't gotten around to playing it. But it is in my to-do list, and I'm looking forward to it. I want to play that game. But I would say Tomb Raider as well, myself, now thinking of it. Assassin's Creed Syndicate is good, but most of the time I just end up messing around in it, trying to climb Big Ben.
Yeah, that's what
Trying
she said.
to.
Oh, I've successfully climbed it many times, but then jumps off. I don't understand the hay bales. What the hell are they still doing there? Just make
Why
sure
is
that
it-
there's a hay bale in every era. Just
Yeah.
make sure.
And then
Yeah,
and
but
when
there
he
was
jumps, he
hay-bales.
screams like an eagle as well, and he.
Ah.
You're really selling it to me, that game.
Whose turn is it to pick now?
Mine.
You're on. So what do you want? We've got shooter, performance, soundtrack, narrative, mobile, independent, developer, and game of the year. But if you people haven't noticed, we're avoiding the fan favorite games.
Yeah.
Apart from
Yes.
one, we're
I'll
going
just
to
go
include
shooter.
that. We're going with shooter. But we've got to go quick through these now because it's getting.
Yeah.
So shooter, we have Call of Duty Black Ops 3, Destiny, the Taken King, Halo 5, Splatoon, and Star Wars Battlefront. I'm going
Star
to
Wars
say
Battlefront
Splatoon.
move. Next game.
Splatoon.
Splatoon, and Star Wars Battlefront. Okay. Which one do you want to go with, Shimmy?
I'm going to go for best performance.
Best performance. So best performance, we have Ashley Burke as Chloe Price in Life is Strange, Camilla Luddington as Lara Croft in Rise of the Tomb Raider, Doug Cockle as Geralt, whatever, in The Witcher 3, Mark Hamill as the Joker in Batman Arkham Knight, Viva Sheriff in Her Story. I'm going to go with Mark Hamill.
Mark Hamill.
I'm going to go with Doug Cockle because he's got a great name
Right? We're
and a
going
mustache.
Best score and soundtrack. We've got Fallout 4, Halo 5, Metal Gear Solid 5, Ori and the Blind Forest, and the
Best soundtrack.
best soundtrack.
Fallout.
Lord of the Rings.
I'm the kind of guy.
I'm
who
gonna
likes
work.
to
I
roam
would say
around.
go with Metal Gear Solid 5 because
Roam
usually
around
is
a
great.
bit, cause I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
I'm a
Fallout
roamer.
4's got cool tunes on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Best narrative. We've got Her Story, Life is Strange, Tales from the Borderlands, The Witcher 3, and Until Dawn. Oh.
Until Dawn.
I didn't know Tales from the Borderlands had narrative in it. Narration.
It's got to be Until Dawn, hasn't it?
I've got to go with Until Dawn myself because I think it's one of those games. That
I've
did
had
jump
so
out.
much fun on Until Dawn, and I don't even have the game. I've just watched you guys play it.
So I'm going to say Until Dawn. Ryan, you saying Until Dawn? What about you saying Until Dawn as well, Jimmy?
No, I'm saying Call of Duty 3.
There.
Really? Was that even in the
No, it
category?
wasn't.
I'm going for Tales from the Motherlands. Russian.
For Kaj's sake.
Point and click.
No, mine was Tales from the Borderlands. Kaja's said, what's it called? Until Dawn. I like Tales from the Borderlands. I love the whole game. But I think Until Dawn had the better story in the end. Mobile and handheld games. Let's just
I'm
say
not even-
Fallout
I'm not
Shelter's
even-
going to win that.
Pokemon. Pokemon Omega Ruby.
Well, the games that we've got on the
Sapphire.
list, we've got Downwell, Fallout Shelter, Lara Croft Go, Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, and Pac-Man 256.
No, Fallout Shelter can go fuck a stick as far as I'm concerned. That kept crashing my phone. That.
I enjoyed Fallout Shelter, and it did cover us until Fallout 4 came out.
It
But I
looked
would
nice.
say Lara Croft Go is the better game because it was something different. Fallout Shelter, in the end, it was one of those games where, like a Tamagotchi, you just got to keep looking, make sure everyone's happy. Yeah. Are they happy?
Yeah.
They're all right.
Yeah, I'd go with the Lara Croft game.
Go with Lara Croft. Because
Yeah,
you're
Lara
lost.
Croft for innovation.
Yeah.
As that's the word, in it. Innovation.
Innovation. Independent games. We've got Axum Verge, Her Story, Ori and the Blind Forest, Rocket League, Undertale, Rocket League.
Rocket League.
Rocket League.
Yeah, Rocket League.
You know what? I think we've got time to slow down for these ones a little bit. So, developer
Which
of the,
one?
Developer of the Year. We've got Bethesda Game Studios, CD Projekt Red, From Software, Kojima Productions, and Nintendo. Now we spoke a little bit about these, didn't we, Shimmy? Where
Yeah.
most of these have only made one game this year,
Mhm.
but they've been brilliant games. While Nintendo, on the other hand, they've made multiple games.
And
So I would say, in my opinion, the developer side of looking at it, you can't just say that you make one brilliant game and then that's it.
no.
You can't do that. In my opinion, Nintendo deserves to win Developer
Yeah.
of the Year because they have made. The thing is, it's not that they've made terrible games. They've actually
haven't.
made
Well, they
brilliant.
have, but
they've
they
made
haven't.
they've made great games. Unfortunately, it's just been on their system.
Yeah.
Um,
You can't
Kojima only
control.
made Metal Gear Solid 5. Now, if you're not a fan of Metal Gear games, then you don't like Kojima. From
Nope.
Software, if you don't like being tortured, then you won't like From Software games. CD Projekt Red, if you haven't played any of the Witcher games, you will not like CD Projekt Red. And Bethesda, okay, they've done Fallout 4. But that's all they did this year. They did
Well,
Fallout
they did
4
the
and Fallout
Shelters.
Shelter. That's it. They did
No.
Fallout, and that was more. No offense to Fallout 4, I enjoy it and I love Fallout 4 to bits, but most of it was built because of hype and because it was a Fallout game.
Mhm.
Well,
Yeah.
Nintendo, they've made great games.
Mario Maker.
They made Mario
What
Maker.
else?
They did Splatoon. They've done. What else did they do?
They've kept the ball rolling, haven't they,
kept the ball
basically?
rolling.
Yeah.
Yeah. The thing is, because they only focus on one system, but it's their system, and in the end, they still make great games for that system.
Yeah.
And they've got the handheld games coming out.
Well,
And
they had what's it called?
Zelda.
Zelda. They had Hyrule Warriors that came out on the 3DS this year as well, and they had it on the Wii U come out this year, and they've got their own new system. I think it's a new system which is rumored supposed to be coming out next year.
What? Another one?
The
New
NX.
one.
Oh,
The
That's
NX.
to take. What's that to take over the Wii U? Or
I've got a lot of people are thinking it's to take over the Wii U. Yeah. No offense to the Wii U, it's just not sold well. And knowing Nintendo, they would want to move on to the next gen, like they did with the Virtual Boy. And was it the GameCube that didn't do that well? Yeah, it was GameCube. They just want to move on to the next gen as soon as possible
Fair
because
enough.
it will be their next good gen.
hopefully they include party chat then on it. Then
Yeah, doubt it. Well, yeah. So,
maybe they'll
so you
let
got-
them put
sorry?
videos on YouTube.
I doubt it. So, do you guys think Nintendo should deserve Developer of the Year?
I think it's either
Begrudgingly, yeah.
Nintendo, yeah.
Nintendo. I've got thinking who's going to win it. I think it's going to be either Nintendo or Bethesda.
Nintendo or Bethesda, yeah. I mean, I'd probably give it to Project Red over Bethesda because they've actually upgraded graphics and things like that.
But no offense, the problem, like we said with The Witcher, is if you don't know the story, you're pretty much screwed.
Yeah, but
And
as making a game, I mean, all Fallout is like we said, is because of the RPG element. Is that good in this open, immersive world? They just throw a load of content in, and they don't really string it together, which is quite. You can do this missions in any bloody order you want, apart from obviously the main campaign. There's loot everywhere, but it's the same generic loot to pick up.
Yeah.
I've kind of given up on base building and just so. I want to focus on the stories now, and yet again, you can just go over here and I'll go over there. So yeah, it's great fun to do that, but
it's still,
is it
it's
it's
just
the same,
Fallout,
isn't
yeah.
it? So it's still Fallout. So is it? Should they get an award for being great developers this year? No, for all since they've been open, yeah, great developers, but the innovation and developing this year, maybe not. So yeah, Nintendo, I think.
Anyway, let's move on to the last two that we're going to be talking about. The first one is one of the awards of which we will be including in the CTG awards ourselves again. Most anticipated games. Now these are games that are coming out next year, which have the hype behind them. So we've got Horizon Zero Dawn, No Man's Sky, Quantum Break, The Last Guardian, and Uncharted 4: A Thief's End.
How much hype have these games got?
Oh, they've got a lot of hype so far.
Really? I am under a rock because I've not heard of any of these.
Really?
Yeah.
No Man's Sky is the UK developed
Well, I'm
game.
lying. I've heard of Uncharted, but I'm pretending I've not.
There's a lot of people who pretend they haven't heard of it. Last Guardian, I'm surprised you've not heard of because it's been in development for about the past 7 or 8 years.
Maybe it's...
And then it disappeared for a little bit, and then it's just suddenly come back again.
So, Lost Guardian, fill me in on that one. What's that?
Right,
Last Garden is yeah, it's kind of like a spiritual.
it's a doggy.
It's like a doggy, but what's it called now?
Was it like a
One
Lost
way.
Blind Dog or?
Where you're
No.
facing the big giants, isn't it? The Titans.
You know,
Yeah, that boy.
Ori, not Ori, Oni.
Eon or Oni, was it, or something like that?
I think it was Oni. It's the last. It's supposed to be the last story in the Oni Chronicles. So they had Oni, the Shadow of the Colossus.
Shadow of the Colossus, that's the one I'm thinking of,
And
yeah.
this is the third one, known as The Last Guardian. And what it is you're a little boy who has this. It looks like a baby griffin.
Yeah, Baby Griffin, yeah.
It's not selling it to me so
Which
far.
it looks beautiful.
Really?
But yeah, we've
It's a
known
lot
about
of
it in
puzzle solving,
development.
climbing about and stuff like that, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
it's more of an immersive game than
It's
hacking
not,
and slashing and stuff. It's not really fighting, is it?
in my opinion, it's one of those kind of games where if you enjoy Shadow of the Colossus, you are going to enjoy this game. What I've seen of it so far. Well, hopefully we'll see more of it at the PlayStation Experience this weekend, but I doubt.
I mean,
PlayStation.
it's kind of a cult hit. Shadow of the Colossus is a cult hit. Those who know of it and love it go crazy over it and say it's the best game ever.
I think
But,
people are just
yeah,
more.
there was
into-
like the Shadow of the Colossus was what 10 Colossus that you fight. It's only 10 enemies you fought in the whole game.
They were
But they were
giants.
these massive giant things, and it took you ages to work out the weaknesses and then actually fight them. And you're going along, on the backs, riding all over the place, stabbing him in these weak points and working out the puzzle of how to kill him. And then you take him down. And the scale of this fighting was quality. You didn't need to fight loads of little enemies hacking and slashing. It was just like, what the heck is
giant
going on?
guy. And most of the time, you don't even know why you was fighting the guy because it was just you're fighting him because it's a colossus.
Yeah, you just had to kill him so you could unlock. Your girlfriend was kidnapped and was going to be thingied, and he was in this tower, and to unlock the secrets of your tower, you just had to go and kill him. So it was a bit sad, really, because these Colossus were just minding their own business for centuries underground, buried or in a cave,
these
and then obviously they come and
these giant, beautiful creatures that he had to go and kill.
Hmm.
Which is basically what the Oni series is mainly into. It's sad moments in gaming, but they're beautiful moments.
And it's just on PlayStation.
Yeah, this is it's Sony game, so Yeah, I think a lot of the games that are in the most anticipated for 2016 are Sony games. Again, no,
I think
no
No Man's
offense.
Sky would be my pick, though.
Um, I'm starting to think towards Horizon Zero Dawn myself.
I've not seen anything like that. I'm actually seeing.
Horizon Zero Dawn is the one with the machine dinosaurs, where you're
Ah.
with the where you've got the bow and arrow. You have to basically right. You're gonna go and fight this big AI Tyrannosaurus Rex, and all you've got is that bow and arrow. Good luck.
I see. So it's like a sci-fi, but in the past kind of thing.
It's like sci-fi, but in the primal
Primal.
age. Yeah, which is nice. No Man's Sky, I'm looking forward to, but I think it's more I want to play it just because I'm intrigued about it. If anything, because it's such an it promises so much, but I really hope it doesn't do a Molyneux.
Yeah, talk a load of crap, and then when it comes out, it's still a good game, but nowhere near as good or what they do when they say.
Quantum Break, I think, is the only game that is actually coming out on Xbox.
The
and it's-
Xbox. Yeah, the Quantum Break. The
Um,
time one, innit? It's the one where you can slow down time or
the
stop
one that's
time and
supposed
all
to have
that
a
jazz.
series with it as well, isn't it?
That was
That was the
Yeah.
plan.
Why wasn't Far Cry on there?
What the
Yeah,
primal
the
one?
BC, yeah, Primal.
I think it was
That,
more to the
that's
fact
what I'm looking
because
forward to.
I think these games are more. A lot more people are excited about these games over that one.
What
Because
are
I-
people doing these days? Why can't they get
playing
excited over
Uncharted, The
Far
Last
Cry
Guardian,
stuff?
Quantum Break, No Man's Sky, and Horizon.
God.
Anyway, let's move on to the next one, which is Game of the Year, of course. Which you can't really do a Game Awards without a Game of the Year category, can you?
Yeah.
So the Game of the Years are Bloodborne, Fallout 4, Metal Gear Solid 5, Super Mario Maker, and The Witcher 3. Oh,
Super Mario Maker.
really?
Yeah. I've not even played it, but I'd love to play it. I've always wanted to make a Mario game.
I
What?
I don't want to say Fallout 4.
No, I don't want to say Fallout 4. That's
But-
why I'm saying
Can't
Mario
justify
Maker.
not saying it though.
I don't want to say Fallout 4 because
That's like
it's just one of those games where you know it's going to happen, but you
Yeah.
don't want to say it.
No.
Because
I
feel
I
like
loved
it's...
it. I loved hating Fallout 4. It was one of my
That's the
favourite things.
thing,
I used to
you've got
love
hate
hating
it.
Fallout.
But you can't, because it is a brilliant
No.
game.
Shut up. Stop telling me it's good. I know
It's
it's good.
good. Shimmy,
I
you've got
feel-
to agree with
you
us.
know
It is
what I
actually a
feel?
good game.
I feel as though I've just come to the dark side and joined PlayStation 4 by saying that. I feel dirty.
That's
saying
the
I like
thing.
Fallout 4.
That's why I can't say I think it should be Game of the Year, because I feel dirty saying it. Because no offense, Bloodborne is
Feels
a great
wrong.
game, and these are all great games which are in this list. Like I said, Witcher 3, it was bad timing. Super Mario Maker, you're only one system,
What is Witcher 3 in there?
because it's a good game.
Yeah, but Batman was better than that.
No, according to this. Metal
It's
Gear
a
Solid,
shame.
Metal Gear
Isn't
Solid
it?
5, it's a great game. I think it's just the fact it's Konami.
in 5 years, I'm still going to be talking about moments I've had in Fallout 4.
Exactly. That's
The
what
same
we've
way
got
I'm
to
talking
think
about
is
moments I've had in
Fallout 3.
New Vegas and Fallout 3
Exactly.
and bloody Skyrim, and then you're going to say, "Oh, do you remember that thing I'm playing Fallout 4 again the other day, and I
No,
raided this base, and then do you remember that Superman you can have as your follower?" And you go, "Oh yeah, strong, yeah," and it's
No.
like,
now you mentioned that. That's the thing. I think Fallout 4 will give those moments. The thing is, we
Memories.
will still be talking about Fallout 4 for a while. The problem with games like Metal Gear Solid 5 and The Witcher 3 is a linear story. Okay, they've got sub-quests, but they're nowhere near as open as Fallout, because once you've exit the vault, it's basically your free reign. Go and enjoy it.
Yeah.
I think I was nearly level 20 before I even reached Diamond City, and that's supposed to be one of the things you do near the beginning of your story.
Yeah.
Super Mario Maker. Now people will say, yeah, but you can make your own things on Super Mario Maker. That's the problem with it. It's not a game. Mario Maker is not a game, in my opinion. It's a tool.
it's just Happy Wheels, but Mario.
Yeah. No. It's like a tool. It's like it's things like Little Big Planet and any game that's made by what's it called, Media Molecule. It's a game. It's not a game. It's a tool. It's a tool to make a game. Even Minecraft could even be put in this a little bit as well, because I do it. I make challenges in Minecraft. I use it as a tool, and Super Mario Maker is basically just a tool. Yeah, you can play other people's levels in it, but first thing first, it's a tool. It's not a game.
You know what I think's a tool?
Me? But you know where
I'm still saying I'm saying Mario Maker because I
you just
don't
don't want to say
Fallout.
Fallout. I'm going to say Fallout
I
because I've
reckon
got
we'll
a feeling it's
be
gonna be Fallout.
set in the future talking about levels that we've made on Mario that we've never even played, and
It's just Billy there. I made a brilliant level, but none of you guys played it because you never got a Wii U. I played it. You
So
don't count.
Billy's just asked, is Minecraft a tool?
It's no, because you can have an adventure in Minecraft.
well, you can have an adventure on Mario Maker if you make
No,
one.
you can't. You've got to make the level. Someone's got to make the
Just said
level
you have to
first
make,
of all.
oh,
In
make
it.
a level. There's loads of people that have made levels.
Yeah, loads of people have made levels, but that's the thing. Think of it this way: if you was the first person to play that game,
Which I won't be.
no, which you won't be, I understand, but if you are the first person to play that game compared to Minecraft, if you go and play Minecraft, you're the first person. There is plenty of things to do before you have to make something. As in, you could go and fight mobs. You could actually, yeah, you could build your house and stuff like that. You can survive in that game.
Can you build a sewer in that game?
I'm
Kat
pretty
just asked.
sure. Pretty sure.
But
I'm
Mario
pretty
Maker,
sure
you can't
on
do
Mario
that.
Maker they've got pre-made levels.
Look, okay, yeah, I agree. They've got pre-made levels, but the main thing about it is that you can make your own levels. That is the main feature and the number one feature.
Yes, that's
of
why it's
What's
called
the main
Mario
feature
Maker.
about Minecraft?
Exactly. No, Minecraft. The main feature of Minecraft is that you can survive in
Survival,
this
isn't it?
open
Yeah.
world. The Minecraft's main feature is survival. Mario Maker's main feature is you make something. It's like Little Big Planet as well. Its main feature is that you make things for people to play. So
Everybody
that's,
called that a game, didn't they?
But stop cutting your nose with the scissors.
I'm saying Mario Maker. It's
Just
game
say-
of the year.
You're just saying it
It's-
because you don't want to say Fallout 4.
It's in there. It's in there. And Batman's not in there, so I'm gonna have to choose Mario Maker.
I'm going with Fallout 4, so screw you.
I'm going for World of Tanks.
I'm not surprised. So anyway, we've had a quick look through of what's going to be nominated, what has been nominated for the Game Awards this year. The awards are on December the 3rd, 2015. So if you're watching this on YouTube, the winners have already been announced. If you're listening to us now, it's tomorrow, or I think it will be actually Friday for us in the UK. It depends on what time zone stuff, because it's live in LA. So I'm looking forward to this. To be honest, are you guys looking
I'm
forward
not
to it?
now.
Not now.
It'll be
Now that I've heard who's been picked for what categories and stuff.
Batman's there. Go over it.
Yeah, but not in Game of the Year though.
Oh.
I was wondering. Well, then
Yeah.
it doesn't sound like a very decent awards anyway.
it'll be nice to see if there are any underdogs make it through.
I like the idea that it is an actual award which isn't being. It's not just. It's this magazine's or this website's awards. It's just an award for an award, like BAFTA, like the Oscars and like
yeah.
the Emmys, stuff like that. It's just
Wait
an
for the
award for the
BAFTA
award.
Gaming Awards.
Don't forget we've got the BAFTA bloody Gaming Awards. I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
they're better. I like those ones.
But the difference between BAFTA and this is a worldwide awards. BAFTA is
Don't care.
a British awards in the end.
Don't let me down,
It's actually in the
BAFTAs.
name.
Don't let me down, BAFTAs.
Down.
Kadji's just said his game of the year is making GD cringe.
It works. So before we move on to the usual bits and pieces, A few looks at quick news stories. Chivalry Medieval Warfare is running at 60 frames per second on the PS4 and 30 on the Xbox One. Sorry, I had to do this. It's what I'm
I
reading.
wasn't listening.
Yeah,
Sorry.
don't worry about it. Uncharted 4 multiplayer beta will kick off a day early. So, people who want to play Uncharted 4's multiplayer, there you go.
Never heard of
There we
it.
go.
What says Final Fantasy 15 is playable in its entirety. First half is quality of the final product. Okay.
What?
The game's
What's that mean?
the game story pretty much is done. They're just sprucing it up a little bit. In other words, that's what they're trying to say.
Right, just saying.
What else have we got here? Like I said, there's not much news. Oh, Dirt Rally has been rated for the PS4 and Xbox One. So that's
Oh.
Grid, Rise of the Argonauts, 2 other added to the Humble Codemaster bundle. I had a little excitement because I said Grid, and then when I said it Humble Bundle, Kedge's excitement just disappeared. Because he thought that I was going to announce it as backwards compatible. No, Grid 2 is. No, it's not. Where was I? I don't remember.
Focus, young
I'm
pun.
focusing. Rocket League has been rated for the Xbox One, like we said, so it means it's going to be coming on the Xbox One soon. Hopefully we'll be getting, like for example, between the PS4 and the PC, hopefully we'll be getting at least between the PC and Xbox One as well. Hopefully we might see that channel between
That would
the
be
two consoles.
amazing.
I would
That'd be
love
like
that.
the best thing in
Yeah.
history.
Because then you can actually have a console war.
In history. In the whole of history, that would be the best thing that would ever have happened.
If you can't find an Xbox One Elite controller, it's because demand has exceeded planning. People actually want Elite controllers. They sold all 2 of them. Just because free launch has been launched with launch plagued by bugs. I'm not surprised there. Bayonetta Transformers dev is working on a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game. Yeah, so
Wow.
Platinum Games are going to be making a gritty Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game, which is going to be cool.
Ooh, is it got anything to do with the films?
I have no idea. That's all we know is that they're making the game. So, Quantum Break and other Xbox One exclusives are going to be shown at the Games Awards tomorrow as well.
Or maybe it's not that bad.
I might watch it now. Now they're going to be talking about Xbox.
You're going to say only on Xbox. Ah,
For a small amount of time.
Yeah, but it'll be crap games, won't it?
you can play it right now, not on Xbox because it's not out, with your new Xbox Elite controller.
No offense, I think that Xbox is going to be getting there's going to be a lot of Xbox exclusives shown at the Game Awards because of PlayStation having PlayStation Experience on the weekend. So most of PlayStation's news is going to be announced then because it's their own event. Sorry. I think that's pretty much it. PS4 has opened up the 7th CPU core to developers, which means that it's going to run a bit better. Don't expect it with games that are being made at the moment or games that are already out, unless it's been patched for it. So, yeah. There's free Portal DLC coming to Rocket League. So it's going to have like little dingle antennas.
Not
and stuff
Portal,
like
Portal.
Portal. Yeah.
No cake. It's no cake.
No cake.
Oh, there is. You just don't know it's made out of Lego, that's all.
Oh yeah, I forgot that Beyond Two Souls came out this week. That's all I'm going to go with there. The official PlayStation 4 Remote Play app is going to be coming to Mac and PC as well. So does that mean you can play your PS4 on your PC? Don't you already do that with the Xbox? Oh look, it's happy, that's it. Oh, and there's going to be new Mortal Kombat 10 characters to be revealed at the Game Awards as well.
Is it going to be Freddy Krueger?
Rumors Leatherface is going to be in.
Oh, well, I knew that it was going to be Leatherface.
Yeah, but
Rumours.
Like I said, more new characters are going to be revealed at the Game Awards tomorrow. You're
I
now
just
more
want Freddy
interested in
Krueger
watching
back.
this bloody Game Awards for each one of these
Yes,
announcements. Are going
he's,
to be
he's
so
turning
I'll
it.
sift through the highlights.
Yeah, just watch the highlights. They'll show up on the thing soon. I think that's. Oh, and PlayStation did better during the Black Friday sales, by the way, which a lot of people are actually surprised because there's more games exclusively coming out on Xbox this Christmas than on PlayStation, isn't there? Because you've got Rise of the Tomb Raider, you've got Halo 5, and yeah.
Why isn't it made an Xbox exclusive?
Timed exclusive. It doesn't come out on the PlayStation until next year, late next year.
Oh, well,
It
that
comes
means
out on the
they're going to
PC
get
soon.
something good again, doesn't it? Because they always bloody do that.
Unfortunately, they decided to release Rise of the Tomb Raider 2 days after Fallout 4 came out. So
Yeah,
they didn't
not the
really
best
think
move.
it through.
No.
So
Still
most
got it, though.
yeah, I still want to get it. Oh, and then people are moaning that why Dead or Alive Extreme 3 isn't going to be coming to the West. I want bloody Dead or Alive Extreme Volleyball.
Wonder why.
You know why.
Boobies.
Boobies. Yeah.
Boobies.
I've got the top 5 charts, sort of. I've had problems getting hold of them this week because one of the retailers had a problem with their system, so it was a bit behind on the charts, which is annoying. So I haven't got that whole little thing that's written down, so I might as well tell you what the top 5 games are, how it is. What's this? Oh, they've actually sent me one now. Thank God you
Oh.
dumbasses. I mean, you guys are brilliant. So Black Friday means that week 48 of 2015's entertainment software is up by 60% units over week 47. These are higher increases than last year over the same 2 weeks, but actual software units and revenue on blah blah blah. So yeah. Just get on to with the gaming part, please. Where is it? Right, so Black Friday has a huge effect on the charts this week, propelling EA's FIFA 16 up 3 places and back to the top after a 6-week break from number 1 spot. Thanks to a wide range of hard and soft bundles. Activision's Call of Duty Black Ops 3 remains at number 2, with sales up by 47% over last week, for the similar reason of FIFA. Last week's number 1, EA's Star Wars Battlefront, drops to number 3, but sales are only down by 52%. Bethesda's third week on the chart for Fallout 4 sees the title drop in 1 place to number 4, but sales have climbed by 8%. 8%. Thank you. There are no new releases in the top 20, but the chart is littered with titles that have re-entered or risen impressively because of Black Friday. So for other things like you've got Uncharted, Nathan Drake's collection going up to number 5. GTA 5 has rose up 6 places to number 6. You've got number 8. You've got number 8 and up 3 places. You've got Halo 5. Number 10 and up 10 places. You've got Forza 6. Number 12 and up 7 places. Disney Infinity 3. Or number 15 and up 19 places is Lego Marvel Superheroes, and the big re-entries are all previous chart shoppers such as The Last of Us Remastered at number 21, Batman Arkham Knight at number 23, and Until Dawn at number 24, and Witcher 3 at number 28. So most of this week's sales have been because of Black Friday, and I'm not surprised that FIFA 16 is at the top because of hardware bundles. That's the main thing, it's hardware bundles that have made these more impressive.
Yes, hardware bundles do.
Yeah. Well, that's what sells it. It's like I think one of the biggest ones that I've seen this weekend was a PlayStation 4 500 gigabyte and the Nathan Drake collection one. I think you could pick it up for about $249.99 or something like that. But then actually going onto this store website, you can pay an extra 30 quid and get the 1 terabyte version of PlayStation with the same deal. So you're paying 30 quid for double the memory. Xbox had some great ones with Forza and FIFA. So there's some great sales this year, but most of them have been digital sales. Yeah. So guys, before we move on to the new releases, if there is any, what have you guys got planned streaming-wise, game nights-wise? Starting with you, Ryan. Nothing.
Nothing. My internet is crap at the moment, and I'm surprised it's actually worked this long.
Okay.
But I'll give it a go. I'll give it a go. I've not actually tried it yet. So
Have you got? If you are, what
I
you might do?
I might do Tomb Raider.
Oh,
And
I
do
would
some
love to
Snow
see that
Angels.
actually. Yeah, do some Snow Angels. Yeah, so
I could do another Lego Dimensions.
I would love that. I
Which
think
ones
we
haven't I done?
Well, I've only had the in the beginning one sent to me. The other ones didn't send.
Ah, yeah. I
So-
don't know if they will though, because they've got the soundtracks, and I'm wondering whether the soundtracks will be
No,
copyrighted
because
or.
even if it's copyrighted, it would still send over.
Yeah, but you had a problem with Batman one, didn't you? When I did a Batman level,
Probably.
and there was some copyright issues there.
Well, like I said,
Either way, I'll try again.
yeah. Either way, it's going to be either Lego
Do the
Dimensions
Back to the Future one.
or Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider, isn't it, mate? If you are, and you can catch those by going to twitch.tv/I am Ryan. That's IRNRYN. You can see it underneath his name here,
Altogether.
underneath his picture. Shimmy, what about you, mate? Have we got any videos that you've got planned? Some more Rust?
Me, I'm waiting for a wipe on a server actually. So
A wipe?
probably won't be a wipe. Yeah, because it's still in early access.
Yeah.
Every time there's a certain amount of updates, the server gets wiped. So you get rid of all your progress and your buildings to implement the new patches, so everyone can start again fresh. Because a lot of people build stuff and then leave. Like the server I've been playing on has had, I think it's had like nearly 2,000 people join the server, which all could have made a little shack and then buggered off. So it slows
Yeah.
the server down eventually by it's only a small amount, and it just gets in the way of people building new stuff as well. So every month or two, they do a wipe, which means they just batter everything and everyone starts again.
But then again, that's what you expect from early access, don't
It's
you?
what you expect from early access, and the servers do it because it keeps everything. Otherwise, you'd have to find out. Oh yeah, he's not been on for a week. Let's get rid of his building, and manually doing it's a pain in the neck. So everyone accepts it as part of the as a community cleanup. But I've just downloaded a Lord of the Rings mod for
Okay.
Total War Medieval 2.
So you might do that.
So I've just started a thing on that, so I might stream some of that tomorrow morning, actually, around
I might,
10 o'clock.
might kidnap you one day to do keep talking as well. Do you know how to read a manual?
I know how to read a manual, yeah.
That's you've qualified for it, mate.
I watched some of you and Kaj play. That actually looked quite interesting.
I love playing it. I think right. So anyway, Shimmy, if he's doing any videos, you can find him at twitch.tv/RedShimmy, spelt the same way, like I said, underneath his name. Me, on the other hand, we are going to be doing another Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes, but I don't think it's going to be on my channel because I'm not the one who's going to be defusing the bomb this time. Yes, I'm going to make Billy defuse it. I call it revenge.
Revenge,
Revenge,
make him
which-
sweat from his brow.
So you can catch that by going to twitch.tv/BillyBoomers. Other videos that I'm going to probably be doing, we're going to be doing some more Jackbox Party Pack stuff. There's next couple of, I think we're doing some on Monday. Might go and do some Quiplash or something like that next time, or even Earwax.
Oh yeah, I've got loads of that.
Earwax.
It's called Earwax. It's a good game. I think it was Earwax.
It's a new one.
Yeah, it's a new one.
Mm-hmm.
It's about with sounds. So we'll probably be doing that on Monday. Other things, if we want to do some gauntlets on PlayStation, we've also got Rocket League that we're going to be doing. Unfortunately, this time of year it's quite difficult because we are getting ready for the Christmas period and getting
Yes.
things sorted out for there.
Speaking of which,
yes?
why don't we get a game of Trivial Pursuit on the go?
We can get a game of Trivial Pursuits on the go soon as well. Yes, I'm up for that.
Get them cheeses, bro.
Well, at the moment,
yeah.
we've got to wait because unfortunately, certain people are unwell at the moment. Unfortunately, this is what's happened with Your Game. I think about half of our group is unwell at the moment.
The zombie
The
virus.
zombie virus has taken over. Ryan's keeping an eye on them. He's the only one with the knowledge.
He's got the
And the
knowledge.
shotgun.
Yeah, again, we all watched his videos, so we should have got that knowledge bestowed upon us now.
All I remember is scream as much as possible, especially if they're London zombies.
I thought noise attracts some GD. That's why you've been going wrong.
And don't walk into traps that have like a circus song to it. Surprisingly, that's an actual trap, where you then have to fight a zombie.
I'm having flashbacks of zombie again. The game, not scared the crap out of me.
But either way, what videos I'm going to be doing, you can find me at twitch.tv/GDW2007. You can follow us here at the CTG podcast by going to twitch.tv/CTG podcast. YouTube side of things, so far this week we have put up the fourth part of the Cravers Sims 4 videos. This time, I don't remember what. Oh, we got them a pool. They enjoyed that pool.
Oh, you didn't.
Yeah, they've now got a pool.
Yeah, did
It's
he
an
survive?
Is it
underground
heated?
pool. It's underground. It's
Did he
nice.
die?
No one's died. I'm making sure nobody's died. I'm not doing what Doc is yet.
How the pool's
You
underground?
can't have a pool
Dig
and not kill
hole.
someone
You
off.
can't have an above ground pool, can you really? Unless it's one of them blow up ones.
Fuck off. No, it's in the basement. It's a basement pool.
Oh right.
Yeah.
So is it heated inside then?
I don't know. I just put the pool there. I'm hoping it is because you like swimming in it.
Am I flirty in the pool?
Of course you are, mate. You read books while someone's sleeping near the pool. Just keeping an eye on them so they don't get
Flirty
attacked by the
books.
water. Yeah, flirty books.
Looking at that page 3. They don't do that anymore though, do they?
No.
Rest in peace.
Tuesday, I did my top 5 games of 2015, and today we released part 6 of Billy's Silent Hill 2 tour. Tomorrow we've got Kaj's top 5 going out, and then Friday we've got the CTG podcast. With next Tuesday is Shimmy's top 5 going out, isn't it? And then I think we've got Billy's on Thursday, Ryan's on the Tuesday, Doc's, Hanksy's, Heavenly's. I'm not sure if we're doing what's this because it's trying to get hold of her at the moment. So. But you can find those by going to youtube.com/CraveYourGames. There's loads of awesome videos there, including the Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes ones. I highly recommend watching those because they are fun as hell. Same with the Lego Dimension games, and there's a World of Tanks somewhere there as well.
Yes, don't forget my
Don't forget
world
the
of tanks.
Tanks.
It always gets mentioned.
It always gets mentioned.
And even if I forget to mention it, Kajin only mentions that I've not mentioned it, and therefore it gets mentioned.
Yeah. We've also got the audio version of the podcast and the update at craveyourgame.wordpress.com. And if you're 18 and over and you want to find a very friendly community, you can join us at cravethegame.net. That's everything covered. And our Twitter handles is our name with the at the beginning. And
Yeah,
same with
Twitter's a good place to catch us.
At Crave Your Game. Yeah, go to Twitter. We're great there. It's fun. So let's have a look at the new releases. What day are we on? We're on the 2nd, aren't we?
Yeah.
So coming out on Friday the 4th of December, we've got Xenoblade Chronicles for the Chronicles X for the Wii U. Sorry, I've got burps now. And Mario and Luigi Paper Jam Bros on the 3DS. And then on Thursday, the 10th of December, we've got The Sims 4 Get Together on PC, which is the second expansion for The Sims 4 that I know of. But that's pretty much, I'm going to be honest, that is pretty much it for this year.
Let me see the PC stuff.
Yeah, it's
We do
what-
we've
have
got loads of
free
stuff coming
DLC for Battlefront.
Listen, we've got Store
Coming
Manager,
out soon.
Cellular Edition is coming out.
Oh, there's a game that I do highly recommend people try and get hold of. There's a game called Ruby Lunar Eclipse, which has just gone into early access. It's from the guys at Rooster Teeth, based on their anime series named Ruby. It's a hack and slash game, but yeah, I would play that game if you guys get a chance of it. I think it's about 11 quid at the moment, so like I said, it's just gone into early access, so I would also wait a little bit before actually playing the game.
And also, for those that enjoyed the pirating stuff on the Black Flag,
Oh, right. Pirating is in pirates itself.
on the
not
ships,
as
yeah,
in
pirates on controlling the ships. There's a game coming out on the 5th of December on Steam called Tempest, which
heard of
is all about having your galleons and fighting the old pirates. Are.
Actually, there is a game that I want to play on PC that I saw. Yeah, Brawlhalla. We will probably be doing a video of that soon as well, because it's supposed to be Smash Bros on the PC.
Yeah, isn't it like Viking based as well,
Yeah,
Brawlhalla?
I
Yeah.
want to have a go of that.
I've seen a few people playing that and playing it quite a lot actually in like long periods of time, so it must have an addictive element to it.
I think I just want to put Billy in there, and I think it's an opportunity because I love Smash Bros. But the only problem is it's a Nintendo game.
Yeah.
So I think this is the best way you're going to be able to actually play a Nintendo-like game and be able to stream it.
Yeah, I
So,
think it's got nice visuals there, isn't it?
Yeah,
I
so-
don't know what the character, how the characters differentiate between each other, but it does look good. It says beta though, is that right? Oh,
Yeah,
early
it's in
access
beta
still.
at the moment, but it's a free-to-play game.
Wonder what model it'll happen when it does come out though. Is it going to be pay to win or yada yada yada?
Well, I
different
don't know.
skits?
I think it's like like Smite, where you can actually buy all the characters. You can unlock all the characters in the game. I think that's what model it has at the moment, where you can have all the characters for how much is it? You can have all the characters for just under 16 quid. So that is, I think you get quite a decent selection as well. I don't see the character list anywhere.
Yeah, it seems to have a good. It might be something worth to try, isn't it? You know what I mean? Anyone could. You could play that on a potato, couldn't you? At the end of the day, so you'll be all right there, GD.
Thanks.
The hamster could rise
the
again,
hamster can rise
spin
again.
his wheel one last time for Brawlhalla Beta, early access, game of the year 2001.
So anyway, guys, I think it's time to call this podcast to a close. Ryan, thank you for joining us. I know it's been a while since you've been last on here, but nice.
Yeah,
welcome.
I've been under a rock.
You've been under a rock.
Hiding.
Now you've got your gaming knowledge a
Just
little bit
waiting
back.
for Tomb Raider to come out.
And Shimmy, thank you again for joining me for the 4th week in a row.
It's okay. Say homies look after homies.
Indeed. I'm not doing that. I
I'll do
am
it.
I am the whitest
it.
of white.
Do it now.
Yeah.
Rub the Dorito.
You did it the wrong side.
Gonna do it.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye bye, everyone. God bless. America.
I can't control the mouse with my mouse. It's good. Ah. What's that?
Explosion. Stop talking. Could you, in theory, get, like I mentioned, Tekken on the PlayStation 1, put that disc in if you had the disc, but then it says it knows it's Tekken and then downloads the acceptable game
No,
from...
yeah, I could understand it
for free.
that being the way, but then everybody got passing the disc around.
One minute. I just realised something here.
PS2.
We're always on about backwards compatible. Now we already know that the Xbox can already do this, can't it? Isn't the
Yeah.
Xbox 360 DVD?
It was.
And isn't the Xbox One a Blu-ray?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why, I just realised we've already got proof. Yeah, DVDs do work on a Blu-ray.